Hello everyone, this is Blanca. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be creating a couple of snowflake ornaments, and these are going to be shaker ornaments. For these ornaments, I use a Crafter's Companion die set that cuts windows into cards, but in this case, I'm going to use them to create my ornaments. And I'm going to leave a link below to where you can find these dies. And I'm using those dies that cut the window, and in addition, I'm using this circle infinity die to cut a border around my ornament, because these dies only cut a window, not an actual border. So for these ornaments, I'm using the snowflake, as you see here, and I wanted to show you an example of how the snowflake die cuts into a card, so it creates a window. But then I am using also the circle die, which is 4.5 inches in diameter, to cut a border so that I can make my actual shaker ornament. So from this die set, I'm using the snowflake to create my ornaments, and there are two other dies included, and for a future video I'm going to be using this to create cards, so I hope you stay tuned for those. So to create my snowflake ornament, I cut a layer with a glittery paper and then 4 layers with white cardstock and a back panel round circle to put everything together, in addition to a piece of a round acetate and some chunky glitter to create the shaker part of it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is add glue to the first layer so that I can start putting the layers together. And this is pretty self-explanatory, so I'll just play some music so that you can see how I glue all the layers together and how I added the chunky glitter as well. I wanted to note is that I put a piece of freezer paper as my surface because these dies are very intricate, so when I add glue it spills over a little bit, so using this freezer paper is easier for me to wipe off the glue. And then I just use like a wet paper towel to wipe off the glue, and then a dry paper towel to just dry it off. And I find that this is useful to me so that I don't get glue all over the place. And now that I glued all the layers together, I'm going to be adding a couple of sparkly gems throughout my snowflake so that I can create a little bit of sparkle. And also I'm going to be adding my chunky glitter. And then after I do that, I will glue the clear acetate on top so that it can create the shaker card, as you would see. And now I'm going to add my final top layer, which is the one that I cut using glittery paper to finish up my ornament. All the layers of the shaker part of the ornament are going to be finished here. Now that my shaker card is not a card, it's just an ornament, it's done, I'm going to be punching a hole and adding a little piece of ribbon that it's approximately 1/4 of an inch thick, so that I can hang my ornament on my tree. So I just got a little hole using my crocodile and then adding the ribbon as you see here. I also created another snowflake ornament as you see here, but in this case I used the acetate for the back and the front, so it created a clear see-through effect. And then the other one, as you see, has the white background, but the other side is sort of with silver cardstock. And here's a close-up of the ornaments. I hope you enjoy watching this video. These are pretty easy to do and fun to make. So I hope you make some of your own, and I'll see you next time.